All right, so I got this whole thing cleaned up here, and I got the old clamps right here. So you can see this is like a hinge type. It's just, like that. And then when you squeeze down on it, it puts pressure. It just clamps down. But you can reuse those. But they weren't sealing that great when I did the other side. So, all right, so here's the clamps that they give you in the box. There's the little one for the inside and a big one for the outside. So when you first look at them, you think, oh, you can just, pull them tight or whatever with pliers and do something like that. But I don't think that really gets it tight enough. So basically you just, put 2 loops around the clamp or around the outside of the boot, and then you pull it tight. It's a special tool. You bend it back over those tabs, hammer it all down, and it's done. So I made a little tool here so that I can tighten it down sufficiently, because I wasn't happy with how tight I could get it, just pulling on it with pliers or even trying to do it like a twist it up with the needle nose pliers. It wasn't good enough. So I made a little tool here. I'm going to show y'all real quick. All right, guys, so check out this tool I made real quick right here. So I know it's disgusting. That's fine, but it works, and it took me 2 seconds to make, and then I just cut a slit in a bolt. So all this is a piece of scrap 1/8 inch steel, and then 2 square weld nuts. And then what you do is you put this in here. I'll show you this when I do it, but it goes right in there like that. And then this basically sits up against here like that. And then you wind it up, and it gets it tight. And then you bend the whole thing over. I don't want to do it because I'm going to mess this thing up, but you bend the whole thing over like that and just hit it with a hammer. So it's just a bolt cut in half, 2 nuts welded on a piece of flat steel, and I rounded the corners so that it didn't cut the boots. And it works awesome. I'm about to do it here and show y'all how it works. All right, so it's all done now, and you can see I clipped it so it wouldn't rub up against the boot in certain spots like that. And, like that right there, I clipped the corners off so that it wouldn't rub up against. But the whole thing is you want it so when it rotates, this is forward like that. You see if a stick or a branch or something gets in there, it's not going to break it. But if this was the rotation, it would get there and it would hit that and rip it off. So the idea is, it's smooth in the direction of rotation. But this thing's done now. I got to put it all back together. That'll be a separate video, putting it back together with all the wheel bearing hubs and stuff like that. All right, guys, so yeah, this worked awesome. It took me 2 seconds to make. Go make one if you ever need to replace CV boots. If you have to use these cheap clamp type, universal type ones that you cinch down, you need the tool, but you can buy the tool. It's cheap. I'll put links in the description where y'all can get the tool on Amazon or whatever. It's like real cheap. But I didn't want to go that route because I wanted it now. I'm not waiting. So, and I'm not driving around everywhere. So I just made this thing. So if y'all enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe down below for more tips like this in the future. Later.